Assalamualaikum and greetings to you all. This is Sabina Victor, and I am here today for a special purpose, and that is to conduct an orientation for English for Workplace. All right. So, those who are interested in taking this course, please watch the orientation program and you can get in touch with me through WhatsApp. All right. Message. All right. Now, before I proceed to the orientation, I just want to give a brief introduction about myself. I am an educationist with nearly 21 years of experience in the education field. I am the winner of the International Excellence Award by Global Education Network, which took place on 3rd of March 2024. At the same time, I am the founder and CEO of Impart Learning to Excel and Grow. I'm a certified global trainer by International Internship University, India. I am also a UNESCO MGIEP certified facilitator for social and emotional learning, which is known as CEL. I'm also a Teach and Seek certified digital trainer. And currently, I am representing Pakistan at various international educational platforms such as Global Forum for Teacher Educators as a lifetime member. And I'm also a member of Global Education Network. Plus, I am an Open Pakistan alumna for RELO Pakistan, which is a public affairs section of US Embassy, Islamabad, courtesy of Evolution Igniting Potential. So now I move on. Since this is a recorded session, so I would like my participants to introduce themselves briefly, either by writing their responses in the YouTube comments or by sharing their responses in the WhatsApp group. All right. So now, what are the objectives of this particular course, which is also a type of a business communication course? So you see, the first objective is to explore ways to improve English speaking at workplace through topical conversation and reading practice. Then is practice correct vocabulary, grammar, and verbal spellings wherever required. I will be doing these sort of activities with the participants. And lastly, that is to identify strategies in order to write impactful cover letters and create a resume. All right. So with that, now this is a sort of an overview of how my English class is going to look. It is going to consist of 13 classes beginning from the 10th of June till the 12th of July. The first module is about vocabulary for professionals and topical conversation practice. Number 2 is designing impactful resume part 1. Then is designing impactful resume part 2. Then the fourth module is about creating meaningful cover letters. And the fifth module is about communication skills and interviews. And then the sixth one is about strategies for clearing interviews. All right. So you see the entire English class consists of 6 modules. All right. And one thing, I have kept the modules flexible depending upon the proficiency of the participants. All right. It's not rigid, but it is flexible. Wherever I have to make required changes, I will do the needful. All right. But this is how the entire schedule is for my upcoming course. All right. Next. Now, the first module, since it is about, vocabulary for professionals and conversation. So this is just to give you an idea what I am going to do in each module. So there is going to be conversation for starters at work, then there's going to be a discussion. For example, if every job paid the same amount of money, which job would you prefer to do? Then there are vocabulary activities, especially related to job search process, words and phrases used at work, such as pet peeves and is back to the grindstone, Monday blues to burn the candle at both ends, etc. Then at the same time, in the first module, I will be covering that is 6 types of work-related interests and skills. And there is a grammar and focus that is simple present and present continuous. Now, there is a purpose behind doing, grammar, especially chunks of tenses, because it is a requirement for conversation. All right. So moving on, now I come to the second module, which is about designing impactful resumes. So what am I going to do in the first part? That is, I'm going to discuss about what is a resume, what are the parts of a resume. Then I will be also covering keywords which are used in a resume, which comes under the umbrella of a vocabulary. Then I will also be doing writing, sessions with the participants. That is how to write a resume, especially when it comes to the name, contact information, headline, summary, and work experience. And I will also be focusing on action verbs because it is a requirement for when you work on a resume. All right. So the second part of the resume will be a continuation of the first part, that is writing a resume, where we will be working on the education part. Then there is grammar in focus, where again I'll be working on action verbs. Then I will give the participants a task, that is to design your resume and reflect on your resume. And then there will be a wrap up of both the modules. All right. Then after this, the next module is about cover letter. So in this particular module, I'm going to discuss what is a cover letter. And at the same time, I will also be doing how to write professional, that is, what is the format of a cover letter. Then I will be working on, I will be sharing with you the strategies of how to work on the first paragraph, that is introducing yourself. Then is paragraph 2, highlight your skills. Then is paragraph 3, that is the closing. And then grammar and focus for the cover letter will be present perfect versus the past tense. And I will also be touching upon modal verbs. All right. And at the same time, I will also be making the participants familiar about the level of formality. And then at the end of the module, participants will be given a task to design, to write their own cover letter. All right. Then the next module is about interviews. All right. But under interviews, we're going to talk about networking, making a small conversation, that is how to choose appropriate topics to start a conversation. Then is networking with an elevator speech. I will be teaching the participants how to, how to write an elevator speech and the strategies and all that. And then the participants will be, at the same time, I will also show them sample elevator speeches, and then they will be given a task at the end of the module, that is to write their own elevator speech, and they will be sharing it with me. All right. And then the last module is about interviews. All right. Strategies for clearing interviews. So I'm going to give you some tips on things that you need to keep in mind when you are appearing for an interview. That is answering typical interview questions, and is asking for clarification in an interview. Then is the do's and don'ts of an interview. And then there is an entire wrap up of this particular module. All right. So if you have any questions or queries, you're most welcome to reach out to me through WhatsApp. Okay. So I have made a slight change in the module, in the schedule. So today is the orientation. So the course is going to start on the 10th, then 12th. Initially, I had kept 13th, but no, it's going to be scheduled on 14th. All right. Then there is Bakra Eid, all right, break, after which the participants will again resume the course on the 21st, 24th, then 26th, and 28th. Then it will go on to 1st, 3rd, 5th, 8th, 10th, and 12th. All right, so 12th of July will be the last class. At the same time, the participants who will be given those assignments, they will have to submit it on 16th of July. And the certificates, hopefully, God willing, it will be issued on 20th of July, 2024. All right. So please keep in mind the dates. I will be sharing the dates even in the WhatsApp group. All right. So oh yes, and the course is going to start at 6:15 p.m. in the, sorry, 6:20 p.m. in the evening, and it will carry on till 7:30 p.m. All right. 6:15 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. All right. So keep yourselves available for this particular course. All right. So this brings my presentation to an end. I hope the orientation has given you, an idea about English for workplace course. So take good care of yourselves. If you have any questions, I am there, I'm available, but please try to put in your queries during the daytime. All right. And send me a WhatsApp message during the day and I will answer your queries. Okay. So take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz and goodbye.